Sorry. Yeah, it was extremely. Oh, bro. Yeah, it's awesome. Let's go. Hype. Talking about like it, I ain't taking off. Being like this, and you've been out here. Like, hello. Oh. Second half football, week number 11. The final week of the regular season. Drew Hole, Ben Clay, producer Sam Sparkman, live from John Cohen Stadium in the Skybox, Hillsboro. Trailing at the half, 28-0. New 24 minutes to play. Hillsboro will get the ball first, looking to come out with an electric start.
Now, we saw pure domination from the Cougars there to start the half. And I'll tell you what, the Burros need some pure domination here. Down 28, it's going to be a rough one to come back. We're going to need a miracle.
It's Josh Carmel. It's Javarian Bradford back to return the kickoff for Hillsboro. To start the second half, it'll be Hillsboro moving right to left. This one's booted away a low line drive. Kyle Hicks will field it at the 25. He's got it up to the 30. Kyle Hicks to the 35, to the 40. And he's dragged down at the 44-yard line in the middle of the field. Kyle Hicks, nice return by the big fella. It'll be first down and 10. Looking for an exciting start. To start this second half off right, they need it.
Yeah, and a great way to start it off. Get your offense good field position. Burros didn't do a bad job at getting these first downs, but they did a bad job at stringing them together. They need to put it all together, get some big plays involved, and you just got to put up points.
11:49 to go in the third. Hillsboro will start once again from their own 44-yard line. Trotter will take it out of the gun. Burnett back in the game in the backfield. Out of the gun. Trotter throws complete. Cartmel's got it, and he's hit hard. It's number 18. Phillip Morris, the linebacker, in on the stop. A loss of 3 yards and a big hit. Deshaun Trotter let him right into that.
Yeah, there was just a free runner on the right side of the field, and Carmel got popped. Man, that definitely hurts. Burros, once again, like I said in the first half, they're setting them up for a second and long. You don't get much going on first down.
First time we've seen Sorrell Burton in the game as a receiver. He'll check in on the far sideline. This is going to be a handoff. Marcel Burnett's got some room.
Keep on.
Inside Centennial territory. Dragged down just short of the sticks. So it'll be third down, inches to go. Line to gain is about the 46-yard line. This will be marked just outside of that 3rd and inches inside Cougar
I
territory.
mean, watching him run the ball is unbelievable. That guy just first tackle, he's not going down. It's unbelievable to watch. Burnett, great job. He's a great power back.
Out of the gun. Trotter's got it. They're looking to put together another good play and a great drive here. Trotter out of the gun. Hands it off. Burnett's got it. He's got the first down and more. Inside the 40. 55, 50, 25, 20. 15. Oh my gosh. Samuel Burnett. The Burros are on the board with 6. And a big 45-yard run with a power back. Touchdown Hillsboro. And it's 28-6 here at John Cohen Stadium.
And, you know, I mentioned just a minute ago, Burnett, great power back, doesn't go down on the first tackle. Happened once again. And, you know, we talked about it. They need to recreate what Centennial was doing in the first half. Centennial, first drive of their game, they scored in about a minute and 30. Burros, scoring about a minute and 30. They're started off great. They're going to need to keep this up.
And the extra points missed by Drew Thornton. He's had a great day punting. Cannot knock in the extra point. And there's a scuffle down on the field. Big number 66. His jersey being grabbed.
I don't know why they're
by
coming
number
here.
5, Keegan Scruggs. Scruggs fighting the wrong battle. Young man's only 5'11". Hager Jean Jamot standing 6'7". You're picking the wrong battle.
Well, I don't really
Pick on someone your own side.
I don't understand that. I mean, there's no way that flag goes on the Burros. Burros, it's basically on the Burros sideline. They're definitely not trying to do anything and push back on the Cougars there. They just didn't give up, though. And that makes extra point. It's going to make it a lot harder for the Burros. Now you're going to have to go for 2, do something special. That definitely hurts.
It was Scruggs who had the left side of the jersey pulling it of Hager Jean Jamot. They call him Choo-Choo. He couldn't escape it. Scruggs had his jersey. He wasn't doing anything. This is going to be a tough penalty against Hillsboro if that's who it's against. Offsetting penalties. As the ref has just announced here at John Cohen Stadium, unsportsmanlike conduct on Centennial, unsportsmanlike conduct against Hillsboro. Those penalties will offset. And Hillsboro come on the field on defense. Centennial now only leading by 3 scores. Game's not out of reach for Hillsboro. Turnover, another good offensive drive. Hillsboro's right back in this ball game, Ben.
Yeah, they're going to need a lot, and they are going to need to stop this run game, man. Centennial can run the clock and as well run effective with this ground game right now. They need to figure out how to stop it. And then when you do stop it, figure out how to get off the field on 3rd down.
10:32 has been left on the clock. Centennial looking to get to 8-2 on the season. Hillsboro, a win here would put him at 7-3. So a discussion going on with the Centennial coach has been interested to see what they talk about there, but we'll go back to this playoff situation. Hillsboro will be on the road either way. Hillsboro, a win here would put him at 7-3. A loss here would put him at 6-4. And Hillsboro, first time winning 6 games outright since 2018. It's been a phenomenal season from them, offensively, defensively. But it's been a weird mix, right? Yeah. Obviously playing Glencliff, beating them 49-0, beating up on Kenwood, beating up on James Lawson, beating Cane Ridge by 20 points. Then you're playing these Williamson County opponents, having a tough time against them. And so it's going to be interesting to see if Hillsboro can mount this comeback. This is one of the toughest opponents they've played. This team is a top 10 team in 5A, according to the Tennessee.com.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The Burros, they've done a great job at handling what they need to handle. They've beat the teams they need to beat. But once you get into games like Page, like Nolensville, like a Centennial team, they've struggled. You've got to play good against the good teams to be good. They can beat the teams. Obviously, we've seen beat the teams they need to beat pretty fine. This is a game they need to come back and win.
Centennial ranked number 25 in the state.
Wow.
Hillsboro ranked number 98. That's going to be a pooch kick on the kickoff by Ben Ruiz here to the near sideline. Fielded by number 4, Jaden George. It'll be first down and 10, just inside their own 40. Centennial move left to right. And Ben, you mentioned it. The defense for Hillsboro, I know they're missing some guys. I know they're a little short on size, but they're going to have to stop the run game from Centennial, not let them burn clock.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's going to be huge. The defense gave up 28 points in the first half, did not play well. It's simple as that. They're going to need to play well, very well this half to even mount a chance to beat this Cougars team.
It'll be Elisha Neves back into the game for Centennial. Powder blue helmets, white jerseys, powder blue numerals, and pants. Man in motion. Handoff. Jenkins has got it, and he goes nowhere. Nice pressure from Jaden York with the tackle by Marcel Burnett. And it'll be second down and 12 yards to go. Nice job stopping the run. Second and long. This is where the Burros need to get stops.
These dual threat backs for dual threat and dual sides of the ball backs for both of these teams have been amazing. Burnett playing offense and defense. Reed playing offense and defense. We're just seeing a lot from these high school kids, and they've played great tonight.
Burnett just ripped off a big 45-yard run last time around for Hillsboro, obviously offensively. Nice tackle there in the backfield, and it's second down and 12. They've got it from their own 36-yard line. Neves hands it off. Jenkins has got it again. He's going to be knocked out of bounds, and Caleb Porter, a nice tackle by the 5'9" corner on the near sideline, pushes him out of bounds around the 40, a minimal gain, and a big third down from Hillsboro.
Great tackle by Carter there, just pushed him out of bounds. Who's needed to stop? It could be 4-down territory, but for a team of 3 possessions, defense hasn't played bad at all. You might punt the ball away. Burros, let's worry about getting a stop here. We'll see what they can do.
Ball at the Centennial 41, line to gain at the 46. Third down and 5. 9:17 to go in the third. Hillsboro trailing 28-6. Neves out of the shotgun. 3 men wide. Man in motion. It's Connie Johnson. It's going to be a fake handoff. Neves is going to keep it. He's going to run a man over and move the chains inside Burrow territory at the 49. And a nice QB keeper. Looked like a read option from Elisha Neves. First down and 10. Powerful run.
Yeah, it's great misdirection by the Cougars there. Take 2 jet sweeps over in front of them. Neves just took it right up the middle. And that kid is big. 20 for Burrows. Dominic Hammer tried to meet him, and he got kind of flattened. I'm not going to lie to you. So, Neves, great play call. Good first down.
Out of the shotgun, Neves strips wide to the left. Takes a snap. He's got a man. It's number 12, Jyrene Odie with the catch. He's going to power his way forward near to the sticks. He will be marked short of the line to gain. A gang effort there from Hillsboro. And the first we're going to see from number 18, Joshawn Batts. He trots out on defense, and he's been quiet so far. Had an interception earlier in the year. He'll check in for Michael Bennett Jr. Interested to see what the junior can do.
You're absolutely right. And, I mean, we can say it any time, any day. Burrows needs stepping up, and a lot of people do for this Burrows defense.
Out of the shotgun. Man in motion. Kenny Johnson motions into the backfield. To Neves' left. And Johnson breaks the tackle, but he's going to be wrapped up for a loss. Third down around the 45-yard line. Dominic Hamer. Nice tackle in the backfield. And it was actually an interesting play. It looked like Freeman and Hamer were in the backfield together, and Freeman pushed Hamer into the guy, and it actually helped him make the tackle. The ball will be marked at around the 43-yard line. It'll be third down and 3, maybe 4 yards to go.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Freeman pushed him. Made the running back change his direction. Hammer just tackled him down, run him down. Great play. Burrows, third and short.
Third down and 3. Neves out of the shotgun, man to his left. Takes a snap. He will throw. Looking to throw across the middle. Completes. Right over the top against Dominic Hamer. And it's number 24, Ethan Cleary, into the end zone for Centennial. And that touchdown scored right back for the Cougars.
Great play by the Cougars. Hammer just couldn't keep up. And that's a wonderful touchdown. They respond great to that Burrows touchdown. Took off about 3 minutes of their own clock, and just a great drive.
So it'll be number 17, Wells Stanley, looking to put one in. The extra point is up and splits the uprights. So Hillsboro, there's a flag. Before we hit the break, there was a flag down on the field. Interested to see who this is on. Obviously, could be some better field position for Hillsboro if it's against Centennial. Possible re-kick as well. If this penalty ends up not mattering, it will be Centennial going up 35-6 with 7:07 to go in the third. That is the score as it stands on the scoreboard here at John Cohen Stadium. And here's the head referee to let the box know.
It'll be taken on the kickoff.
Right. So it'll be a personal foul against the Hillsboro Burros on the extra point attempt. I'm going to guess a leaping or something along those lines, but it will go against Hillsboro on the kickoff.
And not too sure, didn't see anything too out of handle there, but I guess the back judge saw it, and the Burros are going to be pushed back into their own territory.
Ball will be now inside Hillsboro territory on the 15-yard penalty. Instead of Centennial kicking from their own 40, they'll kick from the Hillsboro 45. Definitely brings up an interesting scenario of maybe kicking a pooch kick or kicking it short, trying to recover a fumble if you're Centennial. On the other hand, we've seen multiple touchbacks all night long from Centennial's kicker. We could see that again here.
Yeah, he's been putting it through the back of the end zone whenever he feels like it. So we'll see what they decide to do. As he will.
He's just going to boot this one through the back of the end zone. So it's a
little
drive that flies out of the back of the end zone. The Green and Gold will take over from their own 20-yard line. 35-6 is the score. 7:07 to go in the third. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion will be needed after the missed extra point. But again, still time left, 19 total minutes left in this game. Hillsboro's going to have to do it quick, but still possible. Offense looked good on that last drive, Ben, especially Mr. Marcel Burnett.
Yeah, and scoring in a minute 30 is going to have to happen pretty much every drive. So they need to keep that up. Obviously, you're pushed way back in your own territory rather than last drive where you started about the 40. We'll see what the Burros do. Maybe the passing game gets involved. Burnett, though, is a key piece.
They will bring Eric Cleaves into the backfield. Obviously, Burnett coming off playing both sides, may need a break. Out of the shotgun. Trotter rolling out, throws, incomplete. Looking for Kyle Hicks on the far flat. Thrown right over his head, man, his face was number 9, DJ Curl. And while being pressured, Deshaun Trotter did not complete the pass. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from their own 20.
And about 80% of Trotter's passes tonight have been on that rollout to the right. That's definitely, the Burros have used that all year. It's where he's most comfortable. Tried to get Hicks out of there into the flat. Just overthrow off the tip of his hand.
Gonna have to see some more intermediate routes, throws down the field, curls to the sideline. So the receivers are able to get out of bounds, stop the clock, get more time to work on offense. It is Javarian Bradford isolated here on the near sideline. He's 1 of 3 men out wide. It's going to be a handoff. It's Eric Cleaves. He's going to push his way forward to about the 22, maybe the 23.
Number 9, Cleaves on the
It'll be 3rd down, an intermediate amount to go. Cleaves runs it forward for 3 yards. And now it's going to be 3rd down, about 6, maybe 7 yards to go. 6:40 to go in the 3rd.
Yeah, and Bradford's only a guy that's about 5'10", but Burros really need to get something going. They need to take a shot. They need to do something to spark the offense. Bradford in that one-on-one coverage, we've seen him beat that multiple times so far this year. I don't know why you don't just try it.
Saw a great play from Javarian Bradford on this near sideline against Nolansville on the road earlier this season. This time it's 3 wide, 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Dropping back, Trotter throwing across the middle over the head of everybody. Way incomplete. He was looking for Dalton Bush on the slant. And they're going to go ahead and trot the kicker, Andrew Thornton, out there to boot it back to the Centennial offense. And if you want to come back in this game, you got to score just about every possession. A turnover still possible. A stop still possible. But Andrew Thornton going to boot this one away for Hillsboro.
Yeah, that definitely does not help. Burros could not get the passing game going. That's just a rough drive. Good thing is you only run off about 40 seconds. You didn't take too much time on that drive, but Drew Thornton's going to need to make a nice little kick to prevent Centennial from having great field position.
So there is a flag down. It could be against Centennial. Looks like they may have jumped. If not, it is going to be a timeout. Yeah, it's going to be a timeout. So a timeout called by Coach Jamal Stewart and the Centennial Cougars. It's Hillsboro trailing 35-6, 6-13 to go in the 3rd. When we come back, Thornton to kick it back to the Cougars. So we are back from the timeout here at John Cohen Stadium. It'll be Andrew Thornton positioned back at his own 10 to boot this one deep. Back to return for Centennial. Returner standing back around his own 42-yard line. Thornton takes the snap. Punt is good. The left footer boots it deep. It's going to be caught and returned. He's got some space. It's number 4, Jaden George, and he's brought down and tackled by number 18, Joshawn Batts. Nice wrap up. Nice tackle. Centennial will start just inside their own territory.
That's a great tackle. They have plenty of room along that right sideline. Batts did a great job bringing him down. Cougars, great field position. You're basically starting at the own 50.
So they will start just inside their own 50 at the 49-yard line. Line to gain, obviously, inside Burro territory. Centennial still moving left to right. Powder blue helmets, white jerseys, powder blue numerals, and pants for Hillsboro. Green helmets, green jerseys, green pants, yellow numerals. Neves, throws, picked it off, picked. Oh, it's intercepted. To the 30, 25, 20. Positions back to the middle of the field. Inside the hash marks. Inside the end zone. The Burros are on the board. And it's Joshawn Batts taking it back to the house. I'm not even sure what Neves was looking at, Ben.
I'm truly not. That is a absolute gift from heaven there. Just throw it right into Bat's chest. There was some speed on that run back. He was a great momentum shift for the Burros. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Marcel Burnett was down on that play. He walked off on the field under his own power, but he seemed a bit shaken up.
So Andrew Thornton looking to redeem himself on the extra point. It's almost blocked, but it goes in. Marcel Burnett is down on the bench now, Ben. He is sitting. That doesn't take away. Phenomenal play by Joshawn Batts. About a 40-yard return on that interception. We talked about it. Needed momentum play. Would have liked to score last possession and then been in a position to score on this past defensive drive. But either way, it's 35-13. 5:45 to go in the third. Another turnover, a quick 3 and out. Another score. You're within 2 possessions. Still going to need a miracle, but that definitely cuts the lead down. A stagnant offense and a great return there for Joshawn Batts to put Hillsboro in the end zone.
Yeah, I'm not here to complain about that one at all. And, you tally up the time, basically a drive of 1 minute and 30 seconds there for the Burros offense and defense. So we'll take it. Burros get it within the 3 possessions.
So it'll be Hillsboro now on to kick this one a deep. Finn Ruiz on to kick. Back to return for Centennial is 3 men standing back all at their own 15-yard line. Hillsboro will kick right to left. Centennial's offense will move left to right. Ruiz, the lefty. He'll step into this one. He'll boot it away. And this one's going to be caught at his own 9. It's number 14, Josh Jenkins. He returns it on the left sideline. Got some room past the 40. And he's run out of bounds around the 45-yard line. A very solid return from the Cougars. It'll be first down and 10 for Centennial, just inside their own territory.
Yeah, Drew, there is a flag on the play, so I would expect them to move the Cougars back a little bit. Once again, another Burro is down. Is that...
No.
It seems to be number 18, Joshawn Batts. So once again, after a great pick return, Batts is going to jog off the field under his own power, but...
So they are going to go ahead and back him up. They're going to march him inside the 30, somewhere inside the 25-yard line. So what we thought may have been the 45 on a great return from Josh Jenkins, now way deep inside their own territory around the 22-yard line. Hillsboro with a good opportunity here to get a hold and score on offense. Or score on defense like we did last time.
Yeah, we'll take either of them. But great momentum shifter. They need to keep Neves. Honestly, just keep him throwing the ball, stop the run play, and maybe a stop is on the way.
They're going to hand this one off to Josh Jenkins. He's going to burst through the offensive line. Sorrell Burton pushes him out of bounds. In the 5'9 DB, Sorrell Burton showing some heart, pushes him out of bounds. And if I'm Centennial, if I'm Jamal Stewart and this Centennial High School staff, continue to run the ball, continue to run down clock. This Hillsboro D-line has struggled stopping the run all game long. Neves not a very efficient passer either.
Yeah, 5 a play on every run definitely gets you into the end zone. So why would they ever turn from it? Great first down run. They've been very consistent running the football.
They're going to mark this one about the 27-yard line. Centennial moves left to right. We're down to 5:24 to go in the third. Jenkins was pushed out of bounds, so the clock will stop there. It'll be second down and 5. Line to gain at the Centennial 33-yard line. Neves out of the gun. Hillsboro showing blitz. Sends a man in motion. And there's a flag down. It's going to be a pre-snap penalty, assuming false start on the motion. And it is going to be a delay of game here at John Cohen Stadium. So they're going to back him up 5 yards. It'll be back to about 2nd and 10, negate the run, and a second down and long situation for Centennial. A big opportunity for Hillsboro. They're going to send Johnson in motion. Here's a handoff. Reed is stacked up. Marcel Burnett back on the field, back out there making plays, and it's third down, 11, maybe 12 yards to go. We're just now closing in on 5 minutes to go. A punt right here would be huge. It's 3rd and 12. They've got it back from their own 20 now. Great defensive stand so far from Hillsboro. That penalty earlier helped as well.
You can't keep Burnett away from the ball. Burros, just a big stop. You can stop here. You get the ball back. You score. It's a 2-possession game. All you need late, you can really calm it down on scoring. All you need late in the game is a touchdown, get the onside kick. There's a lot of possibilities if the stop comes here.
I highly doubt Centennial will go for it way deep inside their own territory. They are going to go ahead and keep the quarterback, Elisha Neves, out there. 4 men wide. The man in the backfield is Reed. Rolling out. Neves. He's got some room. He's going to throw. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. And when I say almost, in the hands of Sherrell Burton. Deep inside Centennial territory. That would have been Neves' second interception in 2 drives. Would have loved to have that pick. But unfortunately now, it'll be Centennial on to punts. Nevertheless, Hillsboro gets the ball back on Centennial's first punt of the game.
That's why he's a DB. That's why he's a DB. But still, great play by Burton. You're getting the ball back. He's doing all you can ask for as a DB, but would have loved it. Great stop by the Burros.
On to punt it away for the first time tonight for the Cougars. Number 17, Wells Stanley. He'll stand back at his own 5-yard line. He'll step into this one in a pretty good punt. That's going to be hang time. That's going to be kicked by the wind. And that ball's marked down inside Centennial territory at about the 48. It's only a 43-yard punt. First down and 10 for Hillsboro. The momentum is starting to shift. John Cohen Stadium coming alive just a little bit here on the final home game of the season. A touchdown's mandatory. Don't have time to piddle paddle. 4:17 to go in the third. This game is obtainable. Got to score quick.
You definitely do. And so far, they've used the run game to do it. Passing game needs to get involved. But hey, if the run game's working, why go away from it? Marcel Burnett has been amazing today. O-line's digging into the ground. They're getting that push. See if the Bros can keep it up.
Out of the shotgun to start the drive will be Trotter. Moving right to left. Got it from the Cougar 48. Out of the gun, Burnett with the run. He'll take it forward and he'll keep going. That's got to be a face mask. They're not going to call it, but in on the tackles, number 32, Elijah Hawkins.
On the play by number 22.
A decent first down run for the Burros.
Second down.
And they'll definitely take it, but, I mean, they're starting with the ball in their own
No,
48.
on the
Cougars 48. You need to get something going. You need to take advantage of this drive. It's going to be huge to put up a score here.
Zion Puckett back out on the field at receiver. He'll be the far man to the right sideline. Cartmel in the slot on the far sideline. Bradford here on the near sideline. Out of the gun. Trotter hands it off. Burnett got some room. He's going to pound forward in a big run. He crashes forward to about the 42-yard line. Third down and manageable from the Cougar 42.
And the Cougars moved into a 5-2 front. So, I mean, they've got 7 in the box. It's not easy to run the football at all. But Burnett still, I mean, it doesn't matter how many you have in the box. Like King Henry, you know, almost. You got to bring him down. It does not go down easy.
Out of the shotgun, Trotter. Third down, about 5 yards to go. Hicks in motion to the near sideline. He'll snap it. He'll hand it off. Burnett's got some room. He'll break forward. And he's dragged down by number 44, Aiden Wright. He'll be marked down at about the 40-yard line.
We better go for this.
It'll be 4th and 1 from the 40. Hillsboro moving right to left. 4th and probably about 2 yards on a bad spot from the refs. And they are going to go for it. Offense will stay out on the field for the first time tonight on 4th down.
Yeah, and you definitely expect a run, but maybe Burros try to surprise him, catch him off guard, get a rollout to the right for Trotter, but we expect a run. This Burros front has been great at pushing against this Cougars trench right now. We'll see what they do.
You absolutely need this if you're the Burros. Out of the gun. Trotter hands it off.
Oh, great.
Breaking a tackle is Burnett. Give it to him. Give it to him.
It's close.
They're gonna spot it past the marker.
It really was a generous spot to the Cougars there. I feel like Burnett definitely. They're gonna measure.
On the play.
This is gonna be tight.
From the far side, it looks like he definitely got it, but
Depth perception could be getting to you here.
yeah, you're pretty high up here.
The ball's marked on the near sideline, outside the left hash marks, right above the numbers, at the 40, probably the 38-yard line. The change crew will come on to measure. We've got 2:07 to go in the third. Hillsboro still trailing 35-13. Game's not completely out of reach with the touchdown here. You're inside 2 scores.
Oh, man, it's close.
It'll be the change gang on to measure. It's going to be real tight, Ben. It's going to be real tight.
Oh, no.
Nope. It looked like he was short originally.
But it definitely looks like he's short. Oh, it doesn't go any further.
First down. Burros. First down for the Burros. And a huge spot there. And when I say he got it by the nose of the football, he got it by the inches, the nose of the football. First down and 10 for Hillsboro, and they've got it at the Cougar 39-yard line.
I don't think the Burros have had a more exciting first down this year. Great run by Burnett. Burnett broke multiple tackles with a juke in the backfield. He's creating something out of nothing.
He certainly is. First down and 10. Clock continues to roll. We're at about 1:55 to go in the third. Hillsboro looking to mount a huge comeback. Out of the gun. Trotter, man to his right, trips wide to the right as well. Fakes the handoff. Trotter looking to throw. He's flushed. He'll take off. And he runs forward to the 36-yard line. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 8 yards to go.
It seemed like an RPO for Trotter there, either handoff or pass, and he didn't find anything, so he just took it himself. Tried to get to the outside, come back on the field, gain of about 2, and we'll take it on first down.
The blitz was brought from Centennial that time around. Hillsboro looking to get to the line a little bit quicker than usual, and they are. 1:18 to go in the third. Out of the gun. Trotter takes a snap. Hands it off. Burnett, misdirection. Makes a man missing the gap. Keeps running. He's pushing forward, and he's got it about the 30-yard line. That's good for a 6-yard run to the 30. It'll be marked 1 yard short. Third down and 1. Winding down inside a minute now to go in the third. Still 35-13 from John Cohen Stadium.
Yeah, great counter design there from the Burros. Burnett had plenty of room and no one in front of him to make it. It's definitely a third and manageable, and no matter what, the Burros, I expect them to go for it on fourth.
Centennial 35, Hillsboro 13, 40 seconds to go, 3rd and 1. Hillsboro moving right to left, wearing the green jerseys, green pants, green helmets, yellow stripes on the helmets and yellow numerals. For Centennial, powder blue helmets, white jerseys, powder blue pants and numerals for them. Pistol look for Hillsboro on 3rd and 1. They're driving. Looking to get this game to 2 scores. Fakes the handoff. Trotter looking to throw. Come on. Incomplete. He was looking for the big fella, Zion Puckett. He's tall, he's lengthy. Tried to haul it in. It's incomplete. Nice coverage down the field from Centennial. I like the shot, though. You know you're going for it on 4th down. It's 3rd down and short. Trying to catch him off guard with the play action fake. Unfortunately, nice coverage down the field from Centennial.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. But he was blanketed in coverage. We've talked about it. They need big plays. They need a spark. Love the effort there. 4th and 3 or 4th and 2 almost. You expect the run. You expect Burnett to get the ball again, but maybe they run a little roll out right. Said it last time. It was a run. We expect another run.
It was a fake handoff from Trotter. He threw it to the far sideline back pylon. Puckett unable to grab it. Now it's 4th down. Need this one. Handoff. Cleaves fumbles the ball. Picked up by Trotter.
Picked up by Trotter.
And he's dragged down for a loss. Eric Cleaves had the first down and more. The ball slipped out of his hand and was kicked backward. Trotter picked it up and was dragged down in the backfield. And unfortunately for Hillsboro, they're going to turn the ball over on downs to Centennial. So the third quarter will come to a close. It's Centennial 35, Hillsboro 13, as we head to the fourth.
I'm trying to like the wobble a little bit. See you on the fourth down.
So after the unfortunate turn of events and turnover on downs for Hillsboro, Centennial will take back over on offense. They've got it from their own 35-yard line. Centennial offense will look to waste as much clock as we can as they're now into the fourth quarter. 12 full minutes to go. Hillsboro still trailing by 3 scores from their own 35. Neves hands it off, missed tackle by York. And Jenkins breaks it off outside the hash marks to the near sideline. Eric Thomas and Caleb Carter in on the stop. A 9-yard run, it'll be second and inches. Jenkins is so good getting up the middle, making men miss in space, hitting those gaps. Does a phenomenal job, and he has all night.
You're absolutely right. And it's something that we haven't mentioned much, but it's definitely key. Burros' defensive lineman, Dwayne Washington, has been out. He's been a game record all year for them. Not having him tonight is definitely hurt.
It's been a great defensive second half from Hillsboro, only allowing 1 touchdown, had a pick 6 earlier on as well. Looking to keep that going in the fourth quarter. Here's a handoff. Neves to Jenkins. He's got the first down. Batson Leonard in on the stop, but he moves the chains with a 3-yard run. And a flag down. Burnett's going to be flagged. He shoved number 67, Justin Davis, here on the near sideline. In the left guard from Centennial. I just sold it a little bit, but nonetheless, 15-yard penalty against the Burros.
It's just killer stuff. You can't be doing it in a tight game not a tight game, but in a game like this, we're trying to come back, trying to get some momentum. And now you're just giving the ball in perfect field position to at least put up points.
So they're going to move the ball way inside Hillsboro territory. It's going to be at the Burro 37-yard line. We're down to 11:05 to go in the fourth. Centennial coming into Hillsboro territory, leading by 22. Looking to get their 8th win of the season. Here's a handoff. Looks like it's going to be Johnson. He's wrapped up. Nice tackle, Joshawn Batts. He's entered the game. He had a pick 6 earlier on, 2 tackles as well. Number 18, Joshawn Batts, making an impact.
Again, this is another player stepping up for the Burros. Been great so far this game. They need to get a stop. They need to get one fast.
Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball will be marked inside the 35-yard line of Hillsboro. Call it the 34. Line to gain at about the 26. 10:23 to go. Centennial moves right to left. All pink student section traveled well for Centennial. They're hanging around for the win. As for the Burros, it was costume night. They're not hanging around for the loss. Out of the gun. Neves. He'll drop back. He'll look to the far sideline. He's got Johnson. It's going to be Dom Leonard taking him back. Forward progress will give him about a 2-yard loss. In the grand scheme of things, it's about a 6-yard loss.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Great job by the Burros there. Screen pass had nothing going. There's about 3 guys right there. And they need this bad. They need to get off the field. If you keep it this long on third down, they're probably not going to go for it. If you give them any yardage, I would expect the Cougars to go for it.
A 25-second play clock here in high school football. We're down inside 17 seconds at this point, but the game clock's still rolling. 9.5 minutes left to go in the fourth. And as you said, this is a non-negotiable must stop for the Hillsboro Burros. Man in motion. He's going to hand it off. No, he's not. Neves is going to keep it, and he doesn't have it. So he's going to be marked down around the 32-yard line. Number 11 in powder blue goes down after about 5 yards. And they're going to keep their offense out there as they're down inside Burrow territory. Good call by Jamal Stewart and company.
That's definitely what I would expect. You know, they've been great at just getting the run game going. It is about 6, so it's not an easy one at all. We'll see if the Burros can get off the field, but no matter what, the field goal is not really likely. You punt it, it's going to be very hard to pin the Burros there. So go for it, see what you can do, run off a lot more clock. We'll see what the Cougars are up to.
The backup quarterback in the game for Centennial, number 16, Riley Turner. He checked in for Neves, who went out with an injury. He's going to air it out. Riley Turner to the end zone. Riley Turner has got himself a passing touchdown. He enters the game cold from the sideline, airs it out deep to the far sideline, and they score a 40-burger in John Cohen Stadium for Centennial.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Burros. There seemed to be some miscommunication defensively, but that hurts. You get a fourth and about 6, and you give up a 40-yard bomb. Not helpful at all, and just one that Cougars might have put it out of reach.
Definitely not expecting a pass for Hillsboro there on 4th and 6. The backup quarterback comes running onto the field. You're expecting something with Dom Reed in the backfield. You didn't get it. Centennial hits him right over the top. And number 16, Riley Turner, the junior, doing his job. Touchdown, Centennial. We'll hit a break. We'll come right back. Little Broadcast Network, Hillsboro, trailing 42-13.
Yeah. Don't from my back. Not bad.
There'll be a boot deep right to left as we return from the break. They're going to let this one fly back through the end zone. And Hillsboro will take over on offense. Final home game for the Burros. 8:28 to go in the fourth. Looking to make the score respectable at this point. Trailing by 29 points at home. Not the way you wanted to end the season. You can definitely still fight. Find some bright spots in this offense and defense. And on the other end, still playoffs to prepare for. Coach Anthony Brown in the playoff for his first time as the Hillsboro Burros head coach. And some bright spots out of the season for the Hillsboro Burros.
And they exactly need to do that with that playoffs upcoming. Try to get just some momentum going. Try to get something exhilarating to happen to give this team some confidence, you know. But you beat a bad Glencliff team. You lose 2 straight. This one is definitely going to hurt. They need to get the confidence going.
It'll be the youngster sophomore, Braden Hightower, checking in at running back. Sleeves and Burnett sitting out. Here's a handoff. Hightower going to take it up the middle. He's got space inside. Outside of the 30, he's going to fumble the ball. DJ Curl recovers it. He had to be down. I would imagine Braden Hightower's knee was down on that last play.
First down, Cougars.
No way. No way. Hightower fumbled the ball. In his defense, looked like his knee and his elbow were down on that last play.
Well, we talked about making it respectable, and losing the ball in one play really doesn't help that. But we're going to expect a lot of runs here.
First down and 10. They've got it inside Burrow territory. Centennial from the Burrow 36. Out of the gun. Neves back in the football game. Sends a man in motion. Number 7, Taylon Vaughn. Fakes the handoff. Neves looking for a deep shot. Neves! And completes. He wasn't letting that happen. Dominic Hamer back there in the end zone in coverage. It was Sorrell Burton and Dominic Hamer. And they knock it away from the intended receiver in the back half of the end zone on the far sideline.
Yeah, great defense there from the Burros. They had 2 guys in coverage. They were definitely just trying to take a shot with Neves there. Still stops the clock. Burros trying to get off the field. Expect more runs here.
Second down and 10. Ball's marked at the Hillsboro 37. Centennial continues to move right to left. We got 8:07 to go in the fourth. Neves dropping back. Screen play. It's Vaughn. He's got it on the middle of the field. Left hash marks. Near sideline outside the numbers to the 15. And he's run out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. It was Eric Thomas, the senior safety, who ran him out of bounds. He's been pretty solid in replacement of Kike Baker, but not the man himself, Kike Baker, back there. Nice play from Taylon Vaughn in the Centennial offense.
It's moving in any possible way. They have not been able to be stopped at all. Burros' defense seems to struggle to get momentum back and stop them from making consistently 20-yard plays.
So it'll be Neves taking it once again. They actually marked the ball around the 14-yard line out of the shotgun. Neves with a pink towel hanging out of the back of his pants. He'll flip this one into the flat. It's going to be caught by number 31, Bobby Ingram. He's dropped for only a gain of 1. The Davian Moss, Dom Leonard and company in on the stop. And it's second down and 10 from the same spot. Nothing going for the Cougars.
And this second half, aside from like 1 or 2 plays, the Burros have done a great job in tackling an open field. So Centennial there, they try to get it in the open field, try to toss it into the flat. Nothing going, second and long.
We're down to 7:25 and ticking to go here in the fourth quarter. Hillsboro looking for a hold. Down 42-13. Here's the handoff up the middle. And the speedster, Josh Jenkins, right through the heart of the Hillsboro defense. That might be the dagger. And it's 48-14, 48-13 in John Cohen Stadium. Another touchdown on the board for the visiting Cougars.
They're absolutely pouring it on at this point. It definitely hurts. Burros you might see them just ending up running it, trying to run this clock down.
Extra point attempt from Wells Stanley. And the snap is going to be fumbled. PAT, no good as Andrew Teamer marks down the holder.
Great stop.
So it should be the Cougars 41, Hillsboro 13 from right here in Nashville. 48, the 42, and then plus the 6. So it'll be 48-13, 7:14 to go in the fourth. And Hillsboro just looking to get to that 20 spot, at least put some points on the board on what could be their final drive of the game and final home drive of the 2023-2024 campaign.
Yeah, the Burros are just trying to get out here with something good looking. There's a lot of film to watch on this game. I think the Burros honestly played a lot better than they played against like a Page team. A lot of film. There's a lot of things to get better at. They're going to need it. Going into the playoffs, you play a good team, either Shelbyville or Tullahoma. Check on that game soon. And hopefully, Burros will pull that one out.
So it'll be Centennial to kick it away from their own 40-yard line. Hillsboro offense will move left to right. This one's booted away, low line drive, and they're going to let this one go through the end zone for another touchback. So from their own 20, Hillsboro will take over on offense. They're going to avoid another turnover. 7:01 to go in the fourth. They're reaching 5. So as we check in on the score of our possible playoff suitor, it's the Tullahoma Wildcats and Shelbyville Central facing off. And it's Shelbyville with the lead, 21-14, the one-loss team in the region. And the winner of that game is who Hillsboro will be playing against. So Shelbyville, if they pull out the win, Hillsboro will be going on the road about an hour and a half west and taking on Shelbyville Central High School. If Tullahoma wins, we'll be driving about an hour and taking on the Tullahoma Wildcats. So either way, the result of that game definitely matters. And other region action, it's the Nolensville Knights losing to the Page Patriots 23-0. Patriots looking to get their 9th win of the season. They're up 23-0. As we return to action at John Cohen Stadium, it'll be a handoff to Braden Hightower. Hightower will push his way forward, and the sophomore pushing for a couple extra yards. Nice push of about 6, and it'll be second down, 3, maybe 4. We're inside 6 minutes to go here in this ball game.
And like I said, Burrows trying to run this clock out. Let's play conservative. Let's get out of here. Break off a run and go home. Not too happy.
Second down, about 2 yards to go. Out of the gun is Trotter. 2 men wide to the left, 1 man to the near sideline. Out of the gun is Trotter. Pink spats, hands it off. Hightower up the middle again. He'll put his head down and run forward. He's going to have the first down and a couple more as he gets up near the Burrow 35-yard line. So move the chains. And I will say, quarterback situation will be a question mark for Hillsboro next year. But Braden Hightower, sophomore running back, aside from that fumble, which his knee was down, aside from that fumble, he has been very positive all season long for Hillsboro.
Yeah, you do lose a lot in that backfield. There's 3 good running backs of Cleves, Breams, and Burnett. But Hightower, he's learning from a lot of good players. Seeing him not go down. And we'll see what the Burros offense is able to do next year.
Out of the shotgun, Trotter with the man to his left. Takes a snap, hands it off. Hightower once again finds a gap, and the ball's out again. Braden Hightower fumbles it. It's recovered. Number 87, David Serco, off to the races. He's running inside Hillsboro territory on the far sideline inside the 20. And Centennial will take over again. First down and 10 on another turnover from the green and gold.
This defense has been stifling this fourth quarter. Burros came in trying to just create something, and they just can't. They can't. Turnovers have killed them. Hightower's got to work on that ball security. Burros, it really does hurt going into a playoff matchup. Now you have no momentum.
.52 remain in the fourth quarter. It'll be the backup quarterback, number 16, Riley Turner, on the field. 1 for 1 with a touchdown already in this game. Backups are in for Centennial. Turner fakes the handoff. He'll keep it up the gut.
Man,
a nice run forward. He's not scared. Carries it forward for about 5. He'll split that to go in half to about the 11-yard line of the Burros.
Burros just looking to keep them from out of the end zone until the end of the game. Clock's still running. They're about at the give them the 13-yard line. So they need to just get out of this game.
3:14 to go in the fourth. Centennial 48, Hillsboro 13. John Cohen Stadium's final home game of the year. Burros will go on the road next week in the playoffs against either Shelbyville or Tullahoma. Glenn Robinson runs that one forward. Glenn Robinson on the tackle, a run forward for about a yard.
That's exactly what they have to do. Play clock up to 40 seconds. They just need to let this clock run. Get out of here down 48-13.
2:44 to go and ticking. Clock continuing to run here in John Cohen Stadium. It'll be third down at about 1. The ball's marked at the 10, line to gain about the 9. 2:25 now to go in the fourth, and Ben, like you said, Burros just looking to get a stop and get out of here. Play clock is expiring, and that's a delay of game. The youngster, Tagatulali, in the game for Centennial at QB, not Riley Turner this time around. And the senior QB, the third-string QB, takes a delay of game on his first play in the game.
You got to let the senior have some fun. Probably they've had plenty of blowouts, so he's definitely seen the field some, but this definitely warrants him some action.
He'll air this one out to the far sideline, incomplete. Sorrell Burton not letting that one fly. He's looking for number 88, David Serco, in the back corner of the end zone on the far sideline. It is incomplete. And now we're at 1.5 minutes to go. Titus Tagatali, one of a couple dual sport athletes for the Centennial football team. Dom Reed, Tanner Lee, Titus Tagatali, all play basketball for the Centennial Cougars. Getting the job done on the football field tonight, leading by 35. Here's a handoff. That's number 8, Carlos Weigel, and he'll run forward. For about 3. So a turnover on downs that time around for Centennial. Nice job from Hillsboro. Defense, that'll be the offense looking to finish this one out as we've got 50 seconds left to go. And the defense will come off the field for the final time right here in John Cohen Stadium.
Great regular season for the Burros. Coming into this season, there were very low hopes, but they've played great so far. Players from all over the field have stepped up. Burros, it definitely hurts to end the season like this, but they played great.
A sour taste in the season, as you mentioned, Ben, but 6 wins for the first time since 2018. The first playoff berth under Coach Anthony Brown, and they'll look to get back in the film room, get back out in the practice field for the first time. And an extended week, the first playoff week of the season around the state of Tennessee. Hillsboro either playing Tullahoma or Shelbyville, as I mentioned earlier, and they'll look to prepare for those games.
The football field with a train.
As for other Hillsboro athletics, this game winds down to an end on a run that goes backward. Hillsboro basketball just on the horizon. First Jamboree game against East Nashville Magnet on November 9th. Mr. Big Clay here is the voice of the Hillsboro basketball Burros. And Ben will finish out the playoffs, but definitely excited to look to make another state run on the court.
Oh, and in football, let's have a nice little upset win in football. We'll see what we do. November 3rd, be ready. Burros, rough loss, 43-13. There's a lot of things to look at, but there's a lot of positives too.
Could possibly meet one of the three other region teams in the second round of the playoffs. Have to get by either Shelbyville or Tullahoma next week on the road. Has been said, November 3rd is the next game for the Burros. They fall right here in John Cohen Stadium this afternoon, 48-13. The final score from Nashville, Tennessee. Your Burros finish 6-4. The Cougars finish off 8-2. Playoffs next week. As for the Burrow Broadcast Network, Drew Holt, Ben Clay, and producer Sam Sparkman, that'll do it. Cougars 48, Burros 13.
Your mama will love you very much. Oh,